Dale Earnhardt Jr. finally broke his silence on what may go down as the most chaotic, electric, and downright jaw-dropping night in modern NASCAR history. 2 words. Hot damn. That's all it took. The Quaker State 400 in Atlanta didn't just deliver drama, it detonated it. Sparks, smoke, and steel carved through the night like lightning across a dry sky. What started as 400 miles of racing turned into a demolition derby disguised as a $1 million shootout. Picture it. Christopher Bell, Kyle Larson, and Austin Cindric, 3 heavyweights, wiped out in a single, heart-pounding moment. Cars flipped, engines howled, dreams vaporized. And as Dale Jr.'s voice crackled between awe and alarm, it was clear. This wasn't just a wreck. It was a reckoning. This was NASCAR distilled to its most primal form, unpredictable, violent, and addictively thrilling. Let's not forget what was at stake. This wasn't your average Sunday drive. This was the opening round of NASCAR's revolutionary in-season challenge, a $1 million, 32-driver, single-elimination bracket. No safety net, no second chances. One mistake, and your season could be over. Atlanta's Echo Park Speedway delivered the perfect stage. That repaved layout? High banks, tight packs, wild drafts, built for mayhem. Drivers weren't just racing, they were hunting. Packed 3 wide, wheel-to-wheel under the lights with nowhere to run and no time to think. By lap 47, tension had turned suffocating. Every crew chief knew it, every fan felt it, every commentator leaned in, and then all hell broke loose. Kyle Larson's fender clipped Christopher Bell in turn 4. Bell spun hard. Bubba Wallace had nowhere to go, T-boned him. Both cars pirouetted in a blur of sparks and crumpled metal. Then, out of the smoke, Austin Cindric's car launched, clipped Ryan Blaney, and slammed into the wall. 3 championship threats gone in an instant. And suddenly, everything changed. The bracket imploded. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. and Carson Hocevar, 26th and 29th seeds, skated through the wreckage. Unscathed, advancing. Their smiles, unbothered. That's racing's cruel twist. One man's crash is another's ticket to round 2. Junior's call in the booth was electric. This is why we love and fear these races, he said, voice shaking as Bell's car folded into Wallace's. Then came Cindric's airborne slam, and the energy shifted from excitement to disbelief. Ryan Blaney, climbing from his wrecked ride, stormed into the infield care center, fuming. "Not again," he muttered, his voice low, his eyes wild. That wasn't frustration, that was fatigue, emotional exhaustion. Twitter lit up like race day fireworks. "This is early 2000s restrictor plate madness," one fan tweeted. 3-wide chaos, dive bombs, side drafts, let's go. Another posted, "Forget Daytona. July 4th belongs to Atlanta now." Junior's 2-word reaction, "hot damn," became a battle cry. Fans ran with it, calling for more bracket races, more chaos, more reasons to scream at the screen. But that was just stage 1. Stage 2? That's when it got ugly. Lap 69, Chris Buescher lifts to avoid a bobble from leader Chase Elliott. That tiny hesitation compresses the pack. Boom! 22 cars wreck in seconds. The field crumbles like a house of cards. Ross Chastain's hood rips open. William Byron's rear collapses. Daniel Suarez, spinning, helpless. Denny Hamlin, gone. Smoke, sparks, heartbreak. Hamlin, the number 1 seed, eliminated. Who beat him? Ty Dillon, seed number 32. That upset? Earth-shaking. Briscoe, the number 2 seed, knocked out by Noah Gragson, a walking chaos agent, another Goliath felled. And through it all, Chase Elliott emerged, silent, methodical, deadly. He made his move late. A last lap pass that felt like it had been waiting 44 races to arrive. As the crowd exploded, Elliott launched over the finish like a man possessed, a driver reborn. Then, he did the unthinkable. He climbed the fence, arms wide, drinking in the moment. Junior's voice cracked. "Unbelievable. This is what we signed up for." And afterward, just 2 words. Hot damn. It hit Twitter like a grenade. Fans knew exactly what he meant. 46 lead changes, multiple bracket upsets, 60,000 fans roaring like they'd seen a ghost return from the dead. And maybe they had, because Chase Elliott wasn't just winning, he was back. But let's be real, this wasn't just a race. This was a blueprint. High stakes, no filters, wrecks with consequences, underdogs rising, superstars falling, super speedway chaos fused with tournament tension. You couldn't look away, and now NASCAR knows exactly what it has to do. As the field limps into Chicago next, a brutal street course with concrete corners and zero forgiveness, one question echoes across every fan base. Can any race top what we just saw in Atlanta? Was this the peak of the season, or the spark that sets the whole year on fire? Social media's still sizzling. Blaney's "This pattern's old" became a rally cry for old-school chaos lovers. Meanwhile, underdogs like Noah Gragson took to interviews with grins so wide they looked criminal. "Chaos is my kind of party," he said, eyes still blazing from his upset win. Jr. knew the story behind the story. Championship contenders cracking under pressure, long shots finding their rhythm. Atlanta didn't just break brackets, it broke expectations. And every slow-motion replay of spinning metal and smoldering tires only fed the addiction. Then came Christopher Bell's radio audio. "I saw Larson's bumper in my wheel. Then, nothing." That moment? Chilling. Cindric, still shaking, said it plain. "We're playing Russian roulette at 190 miles per hour. No lies detected." But even their fear added fuel to the fire. Fans wanted this, needed it. NASCARs longed for a shot of adrenaline, and Atlanta gave them a double dose. The bracket's down to 16 now, half scarred, some shaken, all hungry. Back in the garage, resolve set in. Quiet conversations gave way to locked-in gazes, the kind of intensity that doesn't blink. Hamlin said if he'd made it through, he was going full send from now on. Gragson grinned. "This is my chaos." And Chase, standing still, machine untouched, eyes fixed ahead. A driver no longer chasing the win, but chasing destiny. As Atlanta's final laps unfolded, it was pure theater. A high-speed symphony of aggression. Lead swaps became a metronome. Every turn, every pass, every brush of paint carried $1 million weight. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. nearly spun out in a daring three-wide move and saved it. The crowd went wild. Jr. called it live. That's the shot of the night. Then came the final sprint. 3 laps. No breathing room. Pakovar surged. Elliott side-drafted him into oblivion. They crossed the line nearly welded together. Elliott by inches. Fireworks erupted. Engines cooled. But emotions? They burned. Junior's final call hit like poetry. "Atlanta, you've just witnessed history." Then he paused, voice lowered. "This is the future of NASCAR. No more sleepwalking races, no more watered-down strategy. It's time for brackets, for brawls, for survival." Critics called it reckless, purists said it was beautiful. Either way, you felt something. And sometimes, that's all that matters. So now we head to Chicago. But the question isn't who wins next, it's this. Can any race top this? Are we living in a golden age of racing, or are we flirting with the edge of sanity? Dale Jr.'s 2 words say it best. Hot damn, now it's your turn. Are you all in on the chaos? Or do you want the guardrails back? Drop your take in the comments. Because if Atlanta taught us anything, it's that the only thing more dangerous than speed is silence.